guys. I hate alright guys. Why do I always start off the video like that? Yo everyone, welcome back to the channel. Dwoodog here. As you know, our latest videos and the one you're about to watch and the several other parts are me building a little cabinet around some old scrap drawers I had. I'm not making this video, this whole thing, like 15 minutes. It's going to be split up into about 6-7 parts, probably about 7 parts easily. And it's just to bring you along to see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what it looks like to see somebody who is at novice level making a simple, I would call like high school project. I haven't been out here a lot doing stuff with wood, so I'm just a guy that, you know, he's got a couple of wood tools and some wood and a little bit of know-how and a lot of YouTube videos to watch. But hopefully you'll follow along, get some entertainment out of it. Like I said, each of these videos, 6 or 7 or 8 of them, are probably around half hour, 25 minutes each, give or take. So I know they're kind of long, but I like the longer videos. I don't want to just put a video on and then in 10 minutes it's over and it's like, oh well, that was cool. Barely even had 3 sips of my coffee and the video's over. But then again, I'm not making these all one video and having a 2-hour video. Nobody's going to sit for 2 hours and watch anything. I'm not. So, you know, to the other YouTube guys that make 2-hour videos, they're too long. Especially like, you know, for instance, Wrangler Star does these like 2-hour live streams. I can maybe watch them for half hour, 45 minutes at the most, and then I just get bored. I just get bored of watching him yabbling in front of the camera about everything under the sun. I mean, I like the guy and he makes great videos, but that's, you know, I can only take so long of him just sitting there in front of the camera yabbling on. No offense if he ever watches this video, he never will. But that's it. So I'm just giving you a heads up on what you're about to expect. I'm going to try to upload all of these in order so that they're all part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. I'll do my best. I'm also using Final Cut Pro now, which is new to me. So this is, the learning curve on that is just naturally taking longer than it did with iMovie. But wow man, when you get the hang of Final Cut Pro, you can sure do a lot with that thing. That thing is overwhelming. All the plugins, I don't have any plugins, I just got simply what it comes with. I'm kind of a cheap ass. I might get some plugins down the road if I really think I require them. As far as its kind of companion that everybody has, Final Cut Pro and Apple Motion or whatever it's called. Right now Apple Motion or like I said, whatever it's called, that's way above my head, man. I don't even have a 1/10 of Final Cut Pro mastered yet, so let's do one thing at a time, man. One thing at a time. Alright, enjoy the videos. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. It helps me out to get this. I'm not so worried about getting the channel really going big. It just gives me some encouragement to make more videos that, you know, somebody's watching them and somebody's getting something out of them. You know how it is. But thanks a lot, guys. We'll leave it at this for now. Enjoy the videos. Hey everybody, welcome back. Dwoodog here. We're in the shop today. It's a chilly, like 4 degrees Celsius, so it's as cold as inside your fridge inside of my shop. I can store my cold drinks out here. But anyways, what we're doing is I've got some old drawers that were from a beat up desk that I saved. The desk part I threw away. The drawers I kept because they're good. So what I'm going to do is I had 6 drawers, and I'm making two little cabinet things for them. And one is over here. This one. It turned out alright, but I don't know, I screwed up on the depth. I didn't make it deep enough, so the drawers hit the back before they close all the way. It's just for the shop. Would I have liked, is it bugging me? Yeah. Would I like to tear it apart and redo it or fix it? Yeah. Am I going to bother? No. It's too much work. And it's all painted and everything. And as soon as you start painting your shop stuff, everything, you know, since I'm just using crap rough lumber, everything needs 2 or 3 coats of paint to look decent. And when it's cold like this, you know, it takes the whole day to dry, so 3 coats of paint, 3 equals 3 days, you know, just waiting for bloody paint to dry. You know, not to mention, you know, the putting it together. I'm not exactly Mr. Cabinet Man, so I make a lot of screw-ups unless I go slow. So that's probably 2 days. So it takes a whole week to make this little thing, basically. See, and like I said, the drawers don't close all the way, but yeah, no. I mean, too bad, because other than that, it turned out exactly what I wanted. Put my drill press on top of it. There's my little, well, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is a little piece of dump bandsaw. It's only good for building birdhouses and cutting balsa wood and crap. You know, anything serious or anything larger than, you know, a birdhouse, it's no good. I'd like to get a new bandsaw, but a decent one is expensive. There's my drawers. The other one is over there. There's my table saw. I don't have a lot of woodworking tools yet. There's this little Cyclone dust bucket I bought at Home Depot. It's just the lid, and then you put the lid on top of an orange Home Depot bucket. It seems to work okay. There's my shop vac. I like to keep my table saw and all that area nice and clean since it's a brand new saw. When I looked online, there's no shortage of old Craftsman saws, and they're all janky, rusty. People still want like $500 for them. It's like, that thing, from the pictures, it doesn't look like it's worth more than $100. So I just, since I'm never going to sell this or give it away or abuse it or use it for, you know, anybody else using it except me, it's good enough for what it works excellent for what I need. So maybe we'll do a review on it one day, not right now. I had to add this piece of wood on to extend how far the fence can go, because I didn't get what the hell they were saying. In the instruction manual, it says, oh, it goes out to, like, you know, about 32 inches. Well, this side only goes out to here. So that's about 27 inches, and you can't run it all the way to the end. You can only run it to there, and then it would fall off the end of the table, and that only gets you to 29. Sometimes you need that extra little bit. You can take it to 30, 32. Yeah, 32 is the farthest you can go, or else it falls off. So, there you go. So you can go to 32. That's as far as you can go. But you can see it's well onto the piece of wood by the time you get to 32. So if I didn't add this little piece of wood here, you know, I'd be cheating myself on a little bit of the table width. And I still got to make an outfeed table for it. And I keep a magnet down there in case I drop the nut or the washer down inside, which I have done a couple times. And I hate having to have my tractor implements in here, but I paid a lot of money for these. That's the land plane, that's the grapple, and I don't want them getting wet, rusty, and shitty. Anybody who lives in the rain and winter areas of the country know that you start leaving out stuff outside in the snow and the wet for the 5 months of winter. It takes its abuse, man. It takes its abuse. There's my DeWalt 60-volt saw. Takes 2 batteries. This is very handy saw. I wish my shop was bigger to accommodate everything a little bit better, but going from nothing to this is a big deal for me. And there's my box that I've made. It's all glued up. I didn't put any screws or nails in it yet because I'm just using the glue to hold it all together. I'll put some fasteners in it when I get it back on the ground. But you know, I didn't really film making this because I haven't really gotten anywhere so far. I mean, anybody with a skill saw, you know, a circular saw could build this. It's just 2 sides and a top and a bottom. I did get a little fancy here, and I rabbited the top because I haven't used my dado blades very often, so it kind of dawned on me like, yeah, I got some dado blades. Let's do a fancier top. The bottom, it's just regular, butted up against the other piece. So before I put the back on, and I think I'm just going to use a piece of my scrap. I'm not going to use a piece of my 3/4 inch for the back. We'll I think I got some old OSB. I know I got some old OSB. I also, man, the battery's almost dead. For frick's sakes, this little Sony camera is not very good on batteries. No matter what you're filming, you got to bring at least an extra battery or 2 with you. But yeah, like I said, I've got some old OSB or some 1/2 inch plywood I'll use for the back. I'm not going to use any mechanical drawer slides because I was up at Home Hardware and I need 3 sets, and I think they were 27 inch, the longest I saw that they had, and they wanted $40 a set. So at that point I was like 4, 8, 12, 120 plus tax. We're going to be into like $140 just to put some janky old drawers in my little homemade hunk-of-dumb cabinet. No, not doing that. Not spending $120 on that. Would I like to? Yeah, sure. What we're going to do is we're going to just cut some 2x4s, and we'll use those as drawer slides. The drawers will just sit on top of them and slide, and we'll put some pieces above, just above the drawer, so when you pull the drawer out it doesn't just flop down. But yeah, we'll do that, and it'll be okay. And then we'll paint it all gray. You'll never know the difference. It'll look great, and we'll get some wheels for it. The wheels I had were from Princess Auto. I like the kind of casters where not only the wheel locks, but the swivel locks too, so it's like double lockage. They don't have those up at Home Hardware. I got to maybe check Home Depot again, but I don't think they have them. But yeah, those are my favorite kind. Those would be my go-to. Other than that, I'll kind of bring you along. I'm not going to detail the heck out of this thing because it's not worth it. I'm not good enough to learn anything from. It's just, these videos are just for entertainment and to show that I'm, just, if I can muck around and make something, if you've got the space and a couple of tools, you can muck around and do it too. The best thing I ever made for my circular saw were these little, I'll show you, these little jigs for cutting straight pieces. I got an 8-foot one there, and I got a 5-foot one, and I'll show you how they work when I cut the back or something. But yeah, anyways, works good. So I'll set you up on the table over here, and we'll start doing some stuff. I'm going to change the battery because this battery's almost dead, and I don't know, let's get going. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Make some more of these one of these times too. These are super handy. We'll go over these more in detail one day. Back in the tool room, we'll just put them over on the table for now. Hello. Okay, let's kind of test fit the drawers and see where we're at for height. We've got lots of room. We've actually got room for another drawer, but not going to worry about that at the moment. Well, I could make another drawer. Question is, do I really want to? Decisions. Yeah, see, there's plenty of room for another drawer, but this way I can stick tall stuff in the drawer and have plenty of room for it. So there's good and bad points to this. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't really feel like making another drawer right now. It's kind of a lot of mucking around. And by the time I put the runners in, it's going to add a little bit of height to the drawers. So let's just leave it as is, and this way in the two bottom drawers, the bottom and the middle drawer, I can stick lots of stuff in there, and if it's a little bit taller, no biggie. First thing we got to do clear a little bit of that crud in the bottom and the excess glue and stuff. Yeah, you could probably use a chisel for that. Alright, sharpened up the chisel a little bit. Did a real crap job, but it's good enough. I don't even know what angle I sharpened it at. Be a little bit more on this side. A little bit of WD on the old table saw does wonders. Stops the rust, makes it nice and smooth, cleans off the old grime. You've got to use a Scottish accent when you're doing it, like what's his name there on YouTube? Can't remember his name, but he does a lot of hand work with his hand tools. He's always rubbing WD on stuff. So you've got to be like, you've got to work it in a Scottish accent, lad. If you wipe it all off, it won't hurt your wood. There we go. There we go. Nice and smooth. Quick little rub on the other side. And don't forget, straighten the camera out a bit. Don't forget, spray a little down in the gears just to keep everything moving nice. Gets gummed up with old sawdust and crap. Looks good. Okay. Nice and smooth. You could always take a little bit of fine sandpaper to it, like, you know, if you're really anal, get some like 2000 grit or something. Get some 2000 grit or whatever. Yeah, I know my piece of wood is warped as a dog's. You know what? screwed in. Drawer, stick it in there. Looks alright to me. Looks alright to me. Space on the bottom, doesn't hurt. Still don't know if you can cut those a bit shorter, but do I really want to? Not really. This was a total waste of time sanding these. I should have just ran them through the table saw just to clean up the edges here. Easier. Okay, so let's hit them with the little orbital sander. I got 150 on here. We'll make it nice and smooth so the drawer rolls on it easy. And we'll get the block plane. I don't even need the block plane. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, whatever. Oh, alright. Nice and smooth. That'll work good. Alright. Okay guys, we got these all sanded up nice and smooth. They're going to be our shelf runners. And we'll get them positioned inside there. And then it'll start looking more like a finished product. We'll get a back on. I think I'm going to just use a piece of my old OSB. The back's not that important. I think, let me turn this around so I can see you. Okay guys, we're going to call it quits for now. I'm running out of SD card. Only got about 6-7 minutes left. So we'll leave it at that for now. I'll download the footage tonight, erase the card, and bring you back tomorrow. I got some errands to run. I got to go up to the grocery store. But we'll bring you back tomorrow and we'll get more done. I'm going to do a little bit more right now, but it's, you know, what you see tomorrow is going to be straight obvious how to do it. You know, you just got to make sure that you get your runners in there even, and you know, parallel to each other. You should be good to go. Alright, so we'll end it here. I'm usually not good on ending my videos, just kind of end abruptly, but I'm gonna kind of get the hang of doing this a little bit better as we go. I'd like to have having a 2-camera setup would be sweet, because then you could leave one camera on wide angle and another one you could hold and zoom in on stuff. But I've got another camera, but it's my good camera, and I don't really want to bring it out to the shop and have it all dusty and dirty and crap and maybe spill glue on it or something. This little Sony one here I've had for a long time, so if it gets a little bit of dust and crap on it, I'm not going to freak out. But, alright, take it easy guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Alright, my mistake guys, I had more time left on this SD card than I thought. So, as you can see, I've got the bottom runners glued in, I got some clamps. I don't know if I'm going to bother screwing them because the glue is pretty strong once it dries. But I will screw the middle ones in because they're going to be holding a lot of weight from the drawers suspended in kind of mid-air. We'll see. I'm going to take the block plane. I got to find my little block plane, and I'll round off the edge there a little bit just to make it more nicer. And yeah, it's coming along. Alright. Had the table saw all nice and cleaned up. Doesn't take much to get the thing dusty and dirty again. Well, it's not dirty, it's just full of sawdust. But, alright, so like I said, we'll leave it at that for now. We'll leave it at that for now. I'm not going to do any more today. It's already, it's about 4 o'clock or so. I'm getting kind of done. I've been out here for a few hours now. And I got to wait for this, what am I saying here? I got to wait for this glue to dry. So that's going to take a while, at least till tomorrow. So we'll just leave it at that. Alright, thanks guys for watching all of this part 1 sort of. We'll carry on with part 2 tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I got to go up to the store and do a couple things. But I'm going to upload and edit what I've done so far, because I don't know. I don't get any comments on my videos, so who cares? But maybe let me know in the comments if you like 2-part videos or a big long like hour 1-part video. I view them as there's no educational purpose here to what I'm doing. You're not going to learn anything. There's 3,000 other videos on how to build a cabinet and put some drawers in it. I'm just doing it the way I want to do it, because I want to do it on the cheap, so I'm not buying any drawer runners or stuff like that. My purpose is more just, sometimes I hate those little like 8-minute videos. They go by too fast. You barely sit down and watch it and it's over, unless you're trying to learn something. But if you're just watching a video of somebody driving their tractor around the yard, picking up leaves and logs and brush and mowing the grass and stuff like that, you know, I like a little bit of entertainment value, not to just be over in 5 minutes. So yeah, just usually with my videos, grab a coffee, put your headphones on, and just kind of zone out and watch it when you're going to bed. Maybe it'll help you get to sleep. Gives you something to do. Alright, other than that, we'll carry on tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching.